Yeah, I greet you anywhere you're watching me from. I bring greetings once again. We must continue to do the needful. Many things they fall apart, many things are falling in place. As many are falling apart, many are falling in place. Hmm? As you see, as you know, um, as you hear the Timaya sing, as he dey pain them, he dey sweet us. As he dey sweet us, omo, he dey pain them. Hmm? So many things are going on, many things are happening. But the good thing is that in every situation, we are gaining the upper hand. Hmm? Mhm. That is the important part of everything. So today again, our Prime Minister visits United States of America, not Kingdom. Yeah, USA. He will visit the USA today. But before that, I just say make I run this small shoe. Make we hear. This is something I should have presented about 3 days ago, but due to well, man no fit, but they no be firewood, and no fit come up. So I welcome you all anywhere you're joining me from now. You're welcome. We go run so many things. I see in Nigeria today, many things are going on. The president can leave as if he's on his own personal business. President Tinubu leaves the country anytime he wants, comes back anytime he wants. That is a country. New chief judge. Who is this new chief judge? What was her yesterday's like? People know they ask those questions. Where she come from? Waiting be her record. Hmm? What is her record like? What has she been doing? What has she done right? What has she done wrong? These are the things people are not asking, and people should be asking. And they are jubilating, they removed. It doesn't matter who you remove, the important thing is what you are doing, who you are putting in the fix in the position, who you want to fix in the position. Onye rere nkịta zụta enwe ihe ntụpụ ka nọ be ya. That is just the simple truth. Yeah, they sit in the same manner. So many things are going on. Chinese companies still lay hands on anything they get that is across that is owned by Nigeria. Nigeria is buying new private jet, cruising around with a new private jet, and the people of Nigeria are crying and dying of hunger. Well, well, you heard the Prime Minister, Finland President talks about freedom. You know what it means to be free, and we see the same Nigeria about to cut ties, about to send Finland out of a Finland embassy out of Nigeria, and I begin to ask, see, if you send Finland, out of Nigeria, what did Finland lose? Nothing. What is Finland about to lose? Nothing. So you see, asking Finland to leave Nigeria because they refuse to allow you kidnap Simon, or they refuse to play ball with you so that making you kidnapping someone easier, I think it's a foolishness. There are many countries that can benefit them more. Like Belgium has gone, and Belgium is still there. We'll read that, and maybe that's where we'll start. And then in Enugu State, many times you have seen that the people that are attacking these people are headers. When headers attack them, police will come out, come tell you, say they have arrested the IPOB criminals. I don't know who are these IPOB they are stage managing or whatever. We'll go into that. And then remember, the sit at home or the lockdown, not sit at home, is kicking off on 30th of this month. And according to our prime, I know before then he will draw a statement that will clarify everything. Once again, he have said it that those that are included or involved are the offices, natural secretariat, police, army offices, and we saw as 28. Sorry, Evan, thank you. Sorry. We saw the one of Mazen Namde Kano lawyer yesterday going about reporting how the police is being police stations are being turned into do I say forest or bush, or I don't know how to describe it. Well, according to the news, the deputy, the Sokoto monarch that died, for you to understand that what they are doing is not playing game. You know, they kidnapped him, they kidnapped the wife, they kidnapped whosoever, they killed the man, and they said, if you don't pay, we are going to steal by the remaining family. So they have to pay for every chicken, every goat, everything they took. We will listen to them cry. So I think we will have to start with let's see this before we go on that what do you call it, let's see what Maxwell, the lawyer, the Nigerian lawyer, is saying before we continue. But meanwhile, Biafran, so we must we could listen to okay, hold on, I'm coming. Hold on, where is this boy I saw now? I'm coming. Just so the human right abuse, those that were like a police took into custody during the what do you call it, during the and the hunger government, they are still in the custody. The Nigerian police and the Nigerian politicians has gone to court to get injunction that they have to remain there for next 60 days. Everybody they arrested must stay there for at least next 60 days. I hope you understand the show. Una they understand that Nigeria is a lawless nation or land or country or people. All of us una welcome. I can see Tinoji, Messi, Akere, Evans, thank you. Amy, Sammy, thank you all for coming. I beg you, try anywhere you're watching me from, and those that are not even in the comment section, I appreciate all of you. Try and like the video for me. Thank you so much. So I think I will start with let's go to Twitter and watch this. Because when we are talking, people are not getting the message. I want you to know, right, that the angels at home are doing their job. They are doing it marvelously. They are working very, very well. They have succeeded in sending away every police. Mostly, law, soon they are taking over. Let's listen to this before we continue.
We are talking about the state of Sitatu. Mr. President Tinubu, we are talking about the effect of Sitatu. This is a police station in my community, Amusi. Now, the police officers here, the men and police officers here have deserted. They have deserted. Now, that place is now full. The police officers in this particular division has deserted. Look at the road. This is the police station. Look at the road. This is the police station. You can see the road. This is the police station. You can see the road. You can see the road leading to the police station. You can see how bush it is. can see the road leading to the police station. You can see how this is the road. This is the road leading to the police station. You can see how this the road is. You can see how big the road is. The road is. Now look at the police station. Look at the police station. Look at the police station. Now you can see the police station. You can see that the police station is under lock and key. This is my community. And I have this.
Now, why am I showing this video? You feel they ask me what in the video mean. The video means that Nigerian government thinks this is about joking, or it's a funny thing, or they are having fun. They should go and ask their police, where are they? And if you have a relation, a brother, a sister in the police, in the army, ask them, where are the people that were posted to that particular position before you? Those post points they are sending you to now. Where are the people that were there yesterday? Where are they? They send people, they ran away. Even their Nigeria Senate president, they came out to tell you in the southeast, everybody, including the governors, sit at home on Mondays, all because of Nnamdi Kanu. And you think that this Nnamdi Kanu is just not important and people are observing this sit at home? Like it or not, people love him and people want, and the people are ready to go to any length until you release him. Now that they are building the police station. They build the police station now inside communities, inside villages, to make sure. You see, if you see the location of that police station, you understand that the police station is inside. And this is why they will kidnap people that nobody will know. This is how police carry people you will not know. You see inside the forest or bush, you see where they build their police station. But the good thing is that they are all disappearing. And very soon, like our Prime Minister said, they will all get disappeared. They have abandoned this one and they run. There are many of them that they abandoned. This is just the one. During the election, Imo State Governor, we saw the one, the one-man hand. He built a police station. And then the police got to come and took over there. The police ran away. They left everything. They find police station with quarters. They do what? They abandoned it and assembled. What is happening is not about joke. It's not joke. So who think it's about a joke? You should go and think again. You should go and think again. It's not joke.
We are talking about the state of Sitatu.
It's not joke. So we move on. We come to what is his name? Where is that boy I saw? Make we see this fire. This fireman.
Fight the Simon Ekpa, we held our own freedom fight, the rugged Peter of a time, the cut here into pieces. Simon Peter and Jesus Christ meeting woman obo, but Simon nke was Simon Ekpa. I don't meet woman obo, or they me. Any year we know they hear instruction, I get better, you better. Simon Ekpa nke anyị na-ebe ma ntị ma aka ma ụkwụ ife niile ọ na-ebe ya ebe. So reason, listen to instruction. Simon Ekpa, Simon Ekpa, Simon Ekpa, Simon Ekpa. You call this man as if he's the devil. come to think of it, use your mental disampeku. You have sense. Chukwokika created sense in you. Think of it. If not because of this man, Simon plus Ekpa, we know him. If not because of this man, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu could have been forgotten. That great guy in DSS custody in Kwak Niger could have been forgotten. But when you hear sit at home, you remember that there is a man called Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in DSS custody suffering for you. So that should give us one reason to respect that man, because he's an intelligent, he is not a devil. Simon Ekpa, I respect you. Hail Biafra! Remember that we are going home. We are going home.
All right.
We did it from 1939 to 1944. We in Finland know what it means to fight for your independence. We did it from 1939 to 1944. You are fighting for your independence. You're fighting for your rightful place with the West. I wish you, Ukraine, the best of independence. Slava Ukraini. We in Finland know what it means to fight for your independence. We did it from 1939 to 1944. You are fighting for your independence. You're fighting for your rightful place with the West. I wish you, Ukraine, the best of independence. Slava Ukraini. We in Finland know what it means to fight for your independence. We did it from 1939 to 1944. You are fighting for your independence. You're fighting for your rightful place with the West. I wish you, Ukraine, the best of independence. Slava Ukraini. We in Finland know what it means to fight for your independence. We did it from 1939 to 1944. You are fighting for your independence. You're fighting for your rightful place with the West. I wish you, Ukraine, the best of independence. Slava Ukraini.
All right. Now we heard him. We hear within this man Otoko. You know why they put up? They put up, make it play, make it ring bell, make it sink inside our head. This is Finland President. This man is Finland President. You see, that is why I say that there are countries that have presidents, and there are countries that have like I cut my mouth before because YouTube is looking for everything now to fight me. And so what I'm saying is this: there are countries that have president, and that there are countries that don't even have anything like not to talk of Zident. And when you listen to what he's saying, you see, you don't expect that somebody should come out and tell you, hey, Biafra, you go and fight for their independence. I support. No, you don't expect such a thing. No, it's not what you should be expecting. When they are talking to other people, you should learn from other people. Learn from what they are saying to them. Learn, listen, and learn. If you remember also, when they were meeting in Ukraine about freedom and so, they met some species that when you listen, you know they have told you, go and fight for your freedom. Go and fight for your own freedom. Because in this life where you cannot tell Mr. A to fight for his freedom and tell Mr. B, don't fight for freedom, you don't need freedom. When you have told the world that the freedom is the very best and the number one thing you need though is freedom, oh, go and get your freedom, oh, and you are telling Mr. B, no, you don't need freedom, oh, no, freedom is not for you. That you know that happen now. You know that happen. So that is why we must understand and make we remember this video. Don't forget, listen to this.
The United States of America is a steadfast supporter of the principles that people have a right to choose their own form of government. Nations have a right to choose their own alliances. There are inalienable rights governments must protect. The rule of law must be cherished. Sovereignty and territorial integrity of all states must be respected.
The UN Charter and its principles of sovereignty, territorial integrity, human dignity, and the right to self-defense, these principles are universal and we must uphold them. International law must be protected always and everywhere, without any ambiguity, in Ukraine, in the Middle East, and everywhere in the world. This is our global responsibility.
Self-preservation must be protected at all costs. Today, the Biafra Liberation Army have neutralized dozens of these terrorists in our land, and we are proud of them. They will continue to go down. Our demand is very simple. Pull them out of Biafra land. Remove every checkpoint. If you do not dismantle all the checkpoints, they will continue to die. We will continue to excel. We will continue to deal with Nigeria, and Nigeria will never ever remain the same until Biafra exits from Nigeria. A government that uses violence will be responded with the same and equal measure of violence in self-defense. So I told them, oh my God, here is not taken. I will turn to a beast and Biafra will come. Nigeria has no rule of law. Their rule of law is gun and bullet, and we have come to resist it. My fellow Biafrans, the world leaders made it very clear that self-preservation is a must. They use the word must, and it should be protected at all costs. At all costs.
You see, when you hear, he said that everybody, your right to live, no second place. It has no second place. Nothing like after this. No. Your right to live, your right to existence, your freedom. You have to defend it at all costs. He didn't say defend it by anything you know you can do to defend your freedom, bro. Do. Defend your freedom. That is what the United Nations gathered to tell UN, to tell Ukraine, to tell Australia, to tell Jamaica, to tell Nigeria, to tell Biafrans, to tell Boko Haram, to tell anything you know you can do to be free from oppressive situation. Do what? Do it. And according to the law said, even UN, AU, Nigerian law, all of them tell you that if somebody is coming with fighter jet to fight you, to kill you, if you have the capability to get the fighter jet, get your own and fight him back. If somebody is coming to attack you with AK-47 and you can possess your own AK-47, get it and attack him back. Don't sit down and look. And they never said when somebody is, have you seen any way, whether in the UN, whether in the UK, where it said that if somebody is coming to fight you, if anybody is coming to fight you, pray, God will come and save you. Or if somebody is coming, write petition and the word will come and deliver. Is there anything like that in the law? Because I can't see, I have not heard that there is anywhere the United Nations, African nation, any law said that if anybody is intimidating you, is killing you, is terrorizing you, write petition. They said it now. Defend yourself at all costs. Anything. If it means cutting your head to save yourself, cut your head, save yourself. I want us to listen to the Finland president, not the prime minister, the Finland president. Listen to him again before we move.
We in Finland know what it means to fight for your independence. We did it from 1939 to 1944. You are fighting for your independence. You're fighting for your rightful place with the West. I wish you, Ukraine, the the best of independence. Slava Ukraini. We in Finland know what it means to fight for your independence. We did it from 1939 to 1944. You are fighting for your independence. You're fighting for your rightful place with the West. I wish you, Ukraine, the best of independence. Slava Ukraini.
Okay, we see, we hear, we understood everything we talk there. You know, use Finnish. He speak for English. He no use Finnish language. He no use Finland language. Now, the one way me and you understand, and I mean use here. So, I want us to understand the truth. If you refuse to fight for yourself, nobody will fight for you. Listen to this one.
Royal integrity of all states. There are inalienable rights of the United States of America is a steadfast supporter of the principles that people have a right to choose their own form of government.
The United States is in support that people is to have to choose their own system of no Fulani man should come and tell you you must live like a Fulani cattle rearer. Nobody should come and you should not allow anybody to destroy your community and build the thatch house. That's the way it should be. Nobody should tell you or convert you. I showed you a video where they are now forcing people to be converted to Islam. We saw the video where they told you that their mission is to make sure that the whole Nigeria becomes Sharialized. So what are you still waiting for? You are waiting for it to happen, then you will know it is true. Listen.
Nations have a right to choose their own alliances. There are inalienable.
You have right to choose your own alliances.
Rights. Governments must protect. The rule of law must be cherished.
We have heard even the one Nigerian is to tell you that there is no rule of law in Nigeria. We have heard them say it themselves. Even what is his name? Rufayo Seni, what is his name again? The other one, Abati Ruben. They opened their mouth. They said there is no rule of law. We know, but it's good when it comes from them. No rule of law.
Sovereignty and territorial integrity of all states must be respected.
The UN Charter and its principles of sovereignty, territorial integrity, human...
The UN Charter of integrity, of territorial... Listen, hold on. Let him complete it.
States must be respected.
The UN Charter and its principles of sovereignty, territorial integrity, human dignity, and the right to self-defense. These principles are universal and we must uphold them. International law must be protected always and everywhere, without any ambiguity, in Ukraine, in the Middle East, and everywhere in the world. This is our global responsibility.
Everywhere in the world, even in Ukraine, even in the Middle East, everywhere in the world. Then he only said, they have made it clear to you that your right to live is in your own hand. Your right to freedom is in your own hand. It's your own decision. It's your own personal will, not me. So I wouldn't understand. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't interpret to me. I don't know how somebody at this time seen all these things, yet you don't want to be free. You are still part of those fighting against freedom. I am surprised. I want you to, before we go on, listen, because I listened to the last space our Prime Minister did. Somebody came there and said something about this video. That is the video. Listen to the video now. I'm not interrupting it. Listen.
The growing popularity of this man, the governor of Zamfara state, who's risen from obscurity to lead this Islamic revival. 7 other Muslim states have now heeded his call. He says he won't stop until all Nigeria is under Sharia rule. Do you think Nigeria should become a Sharia nation?
That is my ambition, and that is the ambition of every Muslim in this country.
They fear the growing popularity of this man, the governor of Zamfara state, who's risen from obscurity to lead this Islamic revival. 7 other Muslim states have now heeded his call. He says he won't stop until all Nigeria is under Sharia rule. Do you think Nigeria should become a Sharia nation?
That is my ambition, and that is the ambition of every Muslim in this country.
Schools are now segregated by sex, but not by religion.
Is our state. We have 36 states. We also have many
Daughters of the few remaining Christian families, distinguishable by their shorter headscarves. Theoretically, they're exempt from Sharia, their lives still governed by the National Civil Law Code. But in reality, those who stay toe the line. Christian girls are forced to attend compulsory Quranic studies classes. And since our visit, but in reality, those who stay toe the line. Christian girls are forced to attend compulsory Quranic studies classes. And since our visit,
Christian children are forced, not that they are now attending, no, they are forced to attend Quranic or a Quranic, I don't know how they call it, Islamic activities. You must dress like them, cover as you see the children. All the children now, they are, according to the journalists, that they are Christians, but they have been forced. They tell you they are not converting you. You see the kind of taqiyya they use. They will tell you they are not converting you to Islam, but you have to learn their school, learn their language, do everything they do, every Islam person do. What do you remain? Common sense. They know they sell them for market. Kamsi said that the common sense, God created it in you. It's in you, in everybody. Use it. Understand what thing that happened. I will find the other video where they were forcing people to swear. If you know swear, your head will come off from your body. We have seen all this. Why am I saying this? The Finland, Nigeria want to cut ties. They say that they are telling Finland to go from Nigeria. I ask myself, say, what if Finland want lose? Nothing. Finland, no one lose anything. If you come on them, they come out. If it's if not maybe Finland, I go there. Thanksgiving, better Thanksgiving na Finland will give. Michael Bezo, I see you. You're welcome there. Better Thanksgiving. Now Finland go give. If you say me they go give you better. They go give God better Thanksgiving. We don't get any choice but to continue to fight for our freedom. If you think you have choice, me, I don't know the kind of choice you have, but the truth is what I've just told you. Because me, I don't know, maybe you get plan. Me, I don't get that kind of plan other than to fight. The words said, fight for your Finnish government. Is said they fought very hard. Very hard. They fought very hard to achieve their freedom. And some of us are waiting for UN. You think when Finnish government got when Finland fought for their independence, was there no UN? UN no there for there? Why didn't UN say no, brother? Since you want to go, come and take it. But they fought. They fought for their freedom. Common sense common sense. Common sense. They will only ask you like Israel. Nobody was fighting with Israel. Israel was on their own, only that they were not recognized as a nation. So Israel was recognized as a nation. That one is different. Getting recognized as a nation is different from getting your freedom from the wicked hoodlums that have hijacked your freedom. Well, that's where we are, Nigeria. We will move. Listen, in Enugu State today, in Enugu, before we go to Enugu, I think that should be the last part of the story. Let's hear this.
Banditry ravaging the north took an ugly twist in Katsina State, where the bandits killed an aide to the state governor, Salisu Ango, his first wife, and abducted his second wife. The chaos ensued when they stormed his residence, while in a separate attack, the bandits stormed Shegi community in Batsari local government area, killing one person and abducting 28 others. Dotun, let me come to you on this, because when I see such stories, I wonder the level at which these bandits are going, to the extent that they've taken the aide. They killed a governor's aide and abducted his wife.
You know, in that state, it was just of recent that
they killed governor's aide, kidnapped his wife. I want you to know that when you see these people that feel I want their OP, you see people who they are protecting you with their gun. A day will come, and because you feel you have money, you get AK-47 bodybuilders and guards and police, whatever you call them. They are protecting you. Army. You go train them for heaven, bring them down. One day, your story will be like this governor. Imagine the kind of security governor and his wife had, but they were able to gun down the governor's head and took his wife and children. You must come to their terms. Unless you fought against them and their terms, if not, you must enter. So there is no way to hide from these people other than to fight them. If you do not fight evil, that evil will grow and germinate. And the seed, you must be forced to eat the seed of that evil because you are the one that allowed it. You see evil that happen for your house. They dig ground to bury somebody, you know, care because you feel you are not the one that they will bury after all. But at the end of it, they are going to bury somebody after all. They will bury that person, and that person now you go pursue when they bury him. You cannot sow evil and they hope that the evil must germinate. It must germinate, and the evil know how to bear bountiful fruits of evil. Just one small evil like this, where you go put for ground, you go germinate bountifully. You go eat and tire, you go eat and cry, you go eat and die. Better avoid evil. If you see this thing that is coming today, you think after all is I have gas that protects me now. What do I need to bother myself with? Don't worry, they will get your gas out of the way and they will come for you. If they can get governor's guard down and went for the governor, who are you? Who you be?
That's some of the security measures put in place were relaxed because people were even complaining that moving around had become a problem. So, most part of that state, from what even the governor said, including the capital, is unsafe. And it's good we are talking about this as possibly an isolated case. But But this is something that occurs virtually every day in that state. This is drawing our attention to the fact that no one is safe, no matter where you live. Because at that level, the governor said must be somewhere in town where we think that there is some level of security, where people can say, okay, to an extent, if I move around, nothing should happen. It speaks a lot to what is happening in that state and some other parts.
So are you saying the government isn't working hard?
We're not saying the government isn't working hard. But as the government is working hard, so also are those people working harder and being supported by some elements to achieve. Because at the end of the day, all they are going to be talking about will be ransom in millions. Look at the issue we just spoke about now. People looting fertilizer. Fertilizer provides ammunition for people. They can make bullets, they can do IEDs, different kinds of things from there. So even we, as ordinary citizens who are not dangerous, sometimes we allow these things to happen by our acts. And these people are getting emboldened day by day because somehow they are able to extract ransom. They are able to make demands. Look at doctors nationwide protesting. That's what I'll describe as a protest. We saw them in one place, in UCH in Ibadan. They were in one place, they were protesting the abduction of
their fellow
doctor colleague, who has been with bandits for 7 months. 7 months. We saw it here in Lagos. They did that protest within a confined area. They did it in Cross River. All over the country. They did it in Bauchi.
Okay, we don't have to listen to the whole show because there are other things I want you to listen to. Now, I want you to just get the message that there is no place safe for anybody. Nobody is safe unless the people that are fighting to be safe. If you do not fight to be free, you will never be free. Believe me, this thing where the flow come like this go swallow so many people. Those that feel unconcerned. That is one. You will still see another one. I want to show you. Listen to this one.
In a tragic incident in Nigeria's border town of Kirawa, 4 farmers were murdered by terrorists suspected to be members of Boko Haram. News Central's Umaru Kirawa reports that the victims were engaged in agricultural activities when the terrorists launched their assault, underscoring the ongoing security threats faced by rural communities in the area. The councillor of Kirawa, Jimini Ward, who is also the speaker of the Gwoza local government.
Before he goes on, I want you to see how the communities has been deserted. Do you see that the place is all deserted? And after 1 month now, you go back to this community, nobody, the people that have deserted the community are not coming back. This is what I want people to get. Once the community is deserted, nobody comes back again. The only people that goes there are the same people that chased you, sacked you out of that, out of the community. They will take it, they will rename it. Yes, no notification. That is what I'm suffering. That's why I beg people to like the video. They hide my notifications. I don't know why. They hide it. I don't know why. This one is persecution. Maybe it's kind of programs I do because I know they do blog and I know they do gossip. I come here, I tell you as it. So when you look, you see that you know go see single goat. Everything has been deserted. Everything deserted the communities. All of them. They deserted the communities. And that is what they want you to do, make you leave your community run. But God say no through Mazen Namdekano. God say no through Simon Ekpa.
Council Bulkar Umar Aji confirmed the incident, calling the attention of armed forces to provide adequate security to the people to farm and earn their means of livelihood. Chairman of Kirawa Development Association, Yakubu Maba Ali, who spoke to our correspondent, said the attack on farmers will further compound the challenges faced by the communities and that rebuilding after years of insurgency. Well, to talk more on this, I'm being joined by resident of Kirawa, Gwaza, LGA, Borno State. Abdullahi Bello Kirawa joins me now. Thank you for being here, Mr. Kirawa. Can you quickly tell us, how has the recent murder of 4 farmers in Kirawa impacted the community?
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon to you. Welcome. So tell us, how has the murder, how has it affected the community now?
Yesterday, our farmers went to the farm to work in farm, and
listen,
Boko Haram yesterday they are doing their activities in their farm yesterday. So the Boko Haram attacked them and killed 2. They killed 2. So we went to the bush, and our military men, multinational joint task force, we went to the farm and picked the dead body. So after all, we came back, and later on, the 3 people they were missing. So we are waiting to hear the information about the 2 people. We are searching them. So the Boko Haram now call us with phone to tell us that there are still 2 dead bodies in the bush. We killed them. So we should come and find them. We should come and pick them again. We go back to our military, multinational joint task force, went back to the bush again to search the 2 dead bodies. So making 4, and 1 is alive with them. So they took him away and carried him. So they told us they need the money. They should send a recharge card to them. So since then, we are not aware. We did not hear anything about the 1 person. So now the 4 person is dead already. We have took them, bring them to the town.
Quite a sorry sight there in Gwaza local government area in Borno State, but I'm sure we'll get more feedback from you. I want to say thank you so much, Mr. Abdullahi Bello Kirawa, for giving us insight.
You get that one? I just want to give you, make you the hear. Now, as if that one is not enough, listen to this one. I have another one for you before we go to Enugu. Listen to this. And this one will make you know that nobody, they know they look face. Let me put it on the screen before we continue. Yes.
Okay, then let's go. Our first story. You know, mindless bandits would stop at nothing to rub salt on our collective injury. Consider this. The son of a Sokoto district head who died in captivity has been released after the payment of 60 million naira ransom. The payment was made in addition to motorcycles given to the bandits. We should be utterly scandalized that banditry has become a veritable way of life, in our country, BQ.
Yeah, especially in some parts of our country. It's not prevalent in the southwest, for example.
Yeah.
And that's why when the Americans issue travel advisory, the southwest is the only geopolitical zone that they leave out. Banditry, at least the strain of banditry that we witness in northern Nigeria, the northwest especially, and some parts of the north central. We do not see banditry on that scale in the southwest.
Oh, yeah.
We live in Lagos, for example. That is not common here. You know? So, and there are many states too where it's not really common, even outside of the southwest, but it is a big problem in the northwest. In some parts of the northeast, because the Boko Haram terrorists also do a lot of kidnapping for ransom. But and then Taraba State is shaping out to be one of the most infested by bandits in our country. I don't know what's going on in that state. The boundary between Benue and Taraba State, especially the Wukari area, banditry is very common, and there are some highways that you use them
at your peril.
Especially before 7 a.m. So there's a need to defeat banditry in our country. The man who was killed, some newspapers described him as anemia. It wasn't anemia, it was a district head.
Okay, district head.
Yes. I read the reaction of Peter Obi to his death. His death is condemnable, but I have to make the point that it's not anemia. That point has to be made. And you could see how bloodthirsty these boys are. Just because ransom was not paid, after about 25, 26 days of kidnapping him, they then decided that they should take his life. It is unfortunate that this has happened, but it also happened in an area, in a part of Sokoto State where banditry is very rampant. That is Sabombrini local government.
Okay.
Sabombrini, Isa, Tureta. These are local governments where, and Rabah, the bad.
You see, what happened is that they kidnapped the man and the children, and then they waited for the number of the dates or days they gave them to pay the ransom, or they will kill the man. They kidnapped the man with his son, the Fulani headers of bandits. They kidnapped the man with his son, and they give them days, time, and time limited. When the time come elapsed now, they went on and they murdered the man. And it doesn't end there. As they murdered the man, they told them they have murdered the man and that they must to pay that money, the same money, they must to pay it, and the same amount. They did not remove money, say, because they have murdered the man. No. I don't know whether it's 100 million they were demanded. That money was still paid intact to get the dead body and to get the boy. That is the situation. So, like it or leave it, if you don't fight these insurgents, the insurgents will fight you. Your freedom is there like this in the air. Go and get it. If you don't get it, somebody else is taking it. Like it or not, it's true.
Place of the late Sadauna also.
Yes, okay. Amado Bello.
Yes. Yeah. Those places, banditry is extremely rampant. And I don't know why we've not been able to solve this problem. Yesterday we were talking about Katsina.
Okay, they collected 60 million. They collected 60 million. 60 million they collected to release the dead body and the son, for you to understand. So let us quickly run to Enugu State, because we have less than 30 minutes or 30 minutes. Our Prime Minister will be going to United States. We are going to follow him there. Let us quickly go to Enugu State. I want to show you something quickly. Quickly. Okay, now, to be I want you to be seeing the screen because I want to show you something. Nimbo Massacre. Fremont Times International. On the 6th of May 2024, Headers attack in Enugu, massacre in Ebonyi. Other top, hold on, let me just open the news because it go good if we get talk what they do. This is the Pitamba. He went there to visit them. And the Pitamba confirmed that the people that are attacked there are headers. You see? Look at it here. This is Premium Times Nigeria. Headers attack in Enugu, massacre in Ebonyi. Other top stories from Southeast. One, I want you to just hang on with me. You will understand what I'm saying. You go understand plenty news now. That is one. Then number two, the first one you saw now is May 6th. Then on April 29, 2024, four feared killed as suspected headers attack Enugu community. Again, you get the message? 4 feared dead. I want you to get to, I want us to see whether there will be a time they will tell you, even though they are calling them IPOB. I want us to see Nigerian news to see if there were a time it has been recorded that IPOB attacked anywhere and they murdered people and destroyed their community and took over. That is what I want to find, because we are going to listen to the police now. You will hear what they tell you. Listen. Okay, we'll see this. Then we come to April 29 again. This May 6. Number one, we saw a headers. May 6th, we saw April 29. And then December, April 29, I think is December 1. December 1, I believe it should be December news. But let's just open it and see. It's something. Many killed as suspected headers invaded Enugu community. April 29. It should be that same one. Let me not just multiply it for no reason, because we know they talk lie. Okay. You can see it here again. Channel television. 5 feared killed as suspected headers attack Enugu. I know why I'm showing you this. Then you come down Daily Post. You come to Daily Post, you see fears spread in Enugu community as government kill 4. The same Enugu Fulani headers. Then you come here. Come on. You come here. You see attack in Nimbo community. Let us go to this.
Así de rápido descubres cuánto vale tu coche en compramostucoche.es. Te lo enseño. Antonio López.
Conversation segment right here on Afia TV News tonight. And of course, another dark cloud loomed over the Nimbo community in the Uzuwani local government area of Enugu State as Fulani headsmen reportedly launched a fresh attack, leaving behind a trail of death and destruction. The latest attack, which occurred late Sunday evening, has claimed several lives, many others critically injured. According to sources, the headers descended on mourners at Ugu Ijoro Nimbo community, leaving tears and sorrow in their wake. Eyewitnesses recounted a horrifying event, stating that the invaders caught the villagers by surprise, opening fire indiscriminately at the mourners. Videos from the scene depict the scene of chaos and devastation, with tables and chairs strewn across the compound where the mourners had gathered. Lifeless bodies lay in pools of blood, showing the brutality of the attack. The Nimbo community has once again been plunged into mourning, with many residents fleeing to neighboring communities in fear of their lives. This recent attack has left the community in a state of shock and disbelief as they grapple with yet another senseless act of violence. This is not the first time the Nimbo community has been targeted by Fulani headsmen. In 2016, the community was similarly attacked, resulting in the loss of many lives. The invasion of Ekpa, the Nimbo community, in April 2016 sent shockwaves across the nation, drawing widespread outrage. The attack, carried out by over 500 armed Fulani headsmen, targeted 7 villages: Ekuru, Nimbo Ngoko, Ugu Ijoro, Ebo, Enugu Nimbo, Umome, and Ugu Achara. Scores of innocent villages were massacred in what was described as one of the deadliest attacks by the Fulani headsmen, a group ranked as the 4th deadliest terror group in the world. Well, joining me to discuss this further is Umadi Nadi, a pastor, an accountant, and a public affairs analyst. Good evening, sir, and welcome to the show.
Good evening, amazing.
It's a very sad one for Enugu State today, waking up to this sort of news that happened on Sunday. But bring us up to speed with the recent sad developments in Nimbo community of Enugu State. And if you do have the history behind that clash, do let us know.
I don't really have precise information except the ones that the media like you give us. So it was Sunday yesterday that I began to see the news all over social media. And then it was confirmed when eminent Nigerians like the senator representing Enugu North, Senator Eze, wrote about it on his social media handle, and even the former governor of Anambra State, in the person of IPOB, wrote about it. And so that was how I was able to confirm that it is true. And then I began to hear about it from news media like you. So, but it's a sad one. It's a sad one, and it keeps occurring at that community. So it's a very sad one.
Right. But at the moment, what should be the government's immediate response to this? Well, this evening we saw statements by the governor saying, well, enough is enough. Do you think his intervention was timely? And is there something that the state government can do before the federal government probably deploys help? And this is owing to the fact that, of course, constitutionally, the first state government will have to take some permission from the federal government before security architecture is deployed. So what are your thoughts on that?
Yes, well, I love what the governor said, but I just would like to match action words. Saying enough is good, gives the people confidence, but beyond giving the people confidence, he needs to match it with action, because it's not today. Yes, I understand the security.
Okay. Because of time, we have to cut it. We've gotten the message of what is happening in Enugu State. Fulani headers all the way from north come to Enugu, attack, massacre, take over. Remember, the people of Israel, or what do you call them, Ahamufu, they are still in this area. Now, I want you to see this. You see, I've shown you the news, what happened, how it happened, where the cause is coming from, header kill, header murder, header this, header that. You saw it, because I like when I want to do something, I will do and make you see them. So you don't say I am framing up anything. I want YouTube to see, Facebook, anywhere the video plays, to see that this is not a makeup. It's not just lying, because this is all they are using to block me and mark my videos red. Now I want you to see this. I want you to see this. Listen to this.
I will still be in Enugu State. You know, tomorrow is here, and obviously, anytime that Enugu State comes to the limelight, or we hear something about Enugu State, it's always very reassuring, because a lot of things.
More reassuring than
having assured of what's happening in the country as a whole.
He did not digest. He did not digest the pill of renewal by this speaking. So please bear with us. So Enugu Police has uncovered criminal hideouts in a recent press briefing that was held at Enugu State Police headquarters. Law enforcement officials has disclosed significant progress in their effort to combat crime in the state. The police revealed the uncovering of several criminal hideouts linked to a string of recent kidnappings and illegal activities, reassuring residents of heightened security measures. Victor Chukwugeku, our state correspondent, now reports.
Now, you see, you will listen to the video, but I just want you to get the news, understand the news. Nigeria will always use what the Fulanis are calling here: joke, distraction, deceit against people. We see series of attack being carried out in Enugu against the people of Enugu by the Fulani headers. Nobody has gone after these people to arrest them. And you are telling us you have criminals in Enugu State that is disturbing the peace of the people of Enugu, and you have arrested them. And you are showing us our own Biafran people. And I don't care if they are anybody. I don't care if they, even if they arrested the Bubago in, I'm not interested. My own is that, why have you, Peter Mba, why is it that Peter Mba have never arrested these Funanis that come to Enugu and they massacre people and they sack communities and they do whatever they like and they go away? Nobody is going after them. Nobody is arresting them. Look at the police, what they are telling you now. After all this incident, listen to him.
The Commissioner of Police, Enugu State Command, Kanayo Uzebu, addressed the media on Thursday, highlighting the department's commitment to making the state safer for its residents.
They have done everything to make the state safer for the residents, but no single one Fulani header was arrested. No single one have been arrested. The people that sack communities, kill people, and Peter Mba is telling you that Enugu is safest place in heaven. Listen.
The suspects involved have been arrested and are undergoing interrogation. Also, the partner of the unwarranted panic news of the incident has been traced and has been apologizing for the mischievous act. Similarly, the system plans of the IPOB, this DSL, socialists, relegate to attack the police operatives and cause collateral damage at Fogana along the Enugu Port Express Highway. On August 18, 2024, we are squarely thwarted by the operatives now. The militants dressed in security force uniform and operating in a snatched Lexus 350 Jeep suddenly opened fire on the patrol team on approaching the operatives. However, the operatives returned fire for fire and immobilized the Lexus Jeep, forcing the hoodlum to snatch into the car of the car and escape with a varying degree of conscious wounds. Unfortunately, the special constable performing traffic control on the said road undergoing reconstruction the Supreme Court, while the team's patrol vehicle was hit by bullets and engulfed in fire.
The police showcased evidence from the recent raids that uncovered uncompleted buildings and secluded areas where criminals allegedly housed their victims and conducted illicit activities. CP Kanayo emphasized that these locations would be targeted for demolition as part of a broader initiative to deny criminals any available space to operate.
We will continue to fish out these criminals and ensure that places serving as their heavens are demolished accordingly. Therefore, I call all citizens of the Enugu State, particularly the landlords, tenants, and owners of uncompleted buildings, to be mindful of who they accommodate in their structure. This is to ensure that they do not harbor to the first 224 at about 5 a.m. Followed the operatives swift response to protests upon certain and abandoning their rifle. However, in this situation,
and report any suspicious activities.
I also urge the current them from associating with criminal groups and the whole status as member of the first serious beginning of real.
Plans for increased patrols and establishment of community watch programs. As the police continue their actions against crime, they remain focused on not only combating crime.
Now, what I want you to do or understand is this. I have shown video here many times. When they arrest criminals or when they arrest whoever they arrest, they will prepare. You remember the one they arrested sometime? He was telling them, I am not a member of IPOB. I am not ESNO. I don't know Simon Ekpa. They asked him, how did you get the uniform you are wearing? They said, he said to them, the police gave it to me now to wear. So they arrest these people, carry all gun waiting for this sword and all cutlasses put here. Tell you say, na them be ESN. But the same Nigeria police, army, newspaper media have told us that the people that are carrying out this attack are Fulani headers. Where are the Fulani headers? Or am I not seeing clear? Is there anybody here that looks like a Fulani header? Where are they? Why are they untouchable? And this is why the country called Nigeria has no rule of law, no rule of engagement. Anybody can spring up like a tree tomorrow and bring out anything that comes out from his brain, dark or white, and tell you that is the rule.
But also rebuilding trust within the community. The team thanked the press and also urged everyone to stay informed and proactive in the fight against crime.
This is your job. I want to thank the good citizens of Enugu State for all their support. However, I enjoyed them to continue to be law-abiding vigilance and support us with the credible, actionable information. We need to actualize our role of breaking anyone out of all forms of criminal acts. I also urge leaders, particularly our community and religious leaders.
You have seen what I wanted you to see anyway. I want you to see what they want you to believe. They want you to believe the narrative that the people doing whatever they are doing are your own people killing you. But I tell you, saying a lie. Before we go quickly, I want to go back and show you these things again. You know, they have told you now that the people that are the reason why there is no peace, there is insecurity, killing, and abduction in Enugu are these people now with the Biafran flag. But I will prove it to you once again that is a lie. Let's go back there. Let's go back. I just want to make it very clear so that everybody go understand very, very well. Let me make it very clear. I'm going back. This is Nigeria news that I'm going to be showing you. Nigeria news, not Biafra news. Nigeria news. Now, headline: Nimbo is. Hold on. Let me show. Let me put it on the screen. How do I put it here? Okay. So read as I read as well. Let me enlarge it more so that nobody will say I did not see it very clear. I want you to see it clear. It's too. Hold on. Okay, now. Nimbo is a border town in Ozowan area of Enugu State, Nigeria, where 7 villages, Ekuru, Nimbo, Ugwoji, Ebo, Enugu, Nimbo, 500 okay, Nimbo, Omu Ome, and Ugu Achara were invaded. Listen, are you seeing how many communities that were invaded? Nimbo is a border town in Uzowani area of Enugu State, Nigeria, where 7 villages, Ekuru, Nimbo, Ngwoko, Ugu Ojiro, Ebo, Enugu Nimbo, Omu Ome, and the Ugu Achara were invaded and the scores massacred by over 500 armed Fulani herdsmen, rated the 4th deadliest terror group in the world in the early hours of April 25th, 2024. These people that invaded the Enugu, 7 communities and they left scores massacred have been rated. Listen here. Over 500 armed Fulani herdsmen. They have been rated the 4th deadliest terror group in the world, not in Nigeria, in the world. The 4th deadliest in the world. These Funanis you see, the world knows about them, but you don't know about them. Today our Prime Minister is going to United States. Go and support your own freedom. I will show you something again. Now, Nimbo massacre, Wikipedia. We don't have time, we would have gone into that. Now, the Premium Times of May. Premium Times Nigeria, not American news, not England news, not Finland news. Premium Times Nigeria. Headers attack in Enugu, massacre in Ebonyi. Other top communities. Let me show you. Because I dey like show. I dey like if I dey talk, I dey show. Make it they see. With the talk and with the show. Do you see the governor? Where is he now? Do you see the so-called Peter Mba that will come and tell you that the problem is Simon Ekpa? Listen. He will come and tell you that the problem you have is Simon Ekpa. The problem you have is sit at home. And after these people have carried out their attack, he will go to the remaining remnant of the communities and they pay his condolence and say sorry. Yet he will not go after these criminals. He don't send his army or police to go after these criminals, but he will always come after you when you sit at home. I thought this is a video of it. What is going on?
Australia is poised to ascend to the 10th position on the global economic scale, underscoring its enduring status as one of the world's most robust economies. Achieving this milestone necessitates the implementation of prudent fiscal policies by the government to mitigate the impact of inflation.
I wanted to show you, but this is it. I don't know why this is. All this advert, this is the Peter Mba we are talking about. Do you see him? After the Fulani headers went, all these people, their families, see women everywhere. Their husbands don't go. Their husbands are disappeared. By who? By Fulani headers. And look at it. Headers attack in Enugu, massacre in Ebonyi. Other top stories from Southeast. That one we know they will go read them today. I just want you to see one. Another one. Listen here. Another one. 4 fear the kill. This one is May 6, 2024. Then another one, April 29, 2024. 4 fear the kill. A suspected headers attack Enugu Fulani headers. So because they no get Igbo headers. Now another one. April 29, 2024, many killed and as suspected Fulani headers invade Enugu community. Then we'll go down again. Another one again, December 29th April. 5 feared killed as suspected headers attack Enugu community. Then we come down here. Many Daily Post. Many feared dead. Others injured as herdsmen attack Enugu community. The same Nimbo in the Enugu community. Are you getting it? We come down, you see. Oh, Come on, come on, come on, come on. We don't have time to waste. Don't come here. Not for my hand, I beg. You come to Vanguard. You come to Vanguard, you see again, Fulani herdsmen sack community. Sack. Do you see this? I wish we will have all the time now. Fulani again, listen, again, Fulani herdsmen sack Enugu community. 4, 5. You come up, you come down again, you see fears is spreading in Enugu communities as gunmen murdered 4. You come here, attack in Nimbo community, Enugu state. If you go on and on and on and on, this Vanguard 4 killed, many injured as headmen attack Nimbo community. That I wonder, in all this, did you see anytime he said Simon Ekpa attack any community? Did you see anywhere he says IPOB attack? Even did you see the time he said they can attack and the sack and they kill? No. Why is it that when police want to tell you lies, they will come and bring Biafran flag and they show you and tell you that this is your Biafran people, painting the narratives that the people doing the evil. You know, our people forget very easily. This is one thing we don't remember. We forget very, very, very easily. That is what we have forgotten all this history now. This week, by the grace of God, I will have time and I will bring all of them. We will see it again. I will keep countering their narrative. So I beg you, try and like this video anywhere you're watching me from. Like this video. I beg you, just show me like. Encourage me. Because all the channels know the work. Not only this one, they work well. Just like them. At least if the other ones, they fall and rise. Make this one just stay stable. I beg you. Yeah, somebody now, Nolene said no, he didn't. She did not get notification. So please like my video. We have to go. We have to go now because our PM will be visiting US right away. So we have to go to join to be able to join. Merike, how you there? I greet you long time. So thank you so much for watching. Remember, like this video. Like the salvation. Like this video, please. Just like the video for me. That's the only good thing you will do for me. Like it. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you. And bye now. See you in US.